Hello everyone, my name is Abhidulika and I am your instructor for Tableau here. And today is going to be a very exciting session. We are going to create finally a Tableau dashboard. We have learned to create different charts using different functionalities in Tableau. Let's just go and create tab dashboard, right? So this is how a dashboard looks like, right? As you all know, there are several charts involved and you can create a dashboard. Now, each sheet can be related to each other if you want to create a very meaningful dashboard. Remember, you cannot just get one sheet from completely another data set, another sheet from a completely different data set, and you try to create that dashboard, or probably use completely different columns in all of the data sets and try to create a in all of the sheets and try to create a dashboard. You can create a dashboard, of course, but then that should look what do you say, meaningful, right? It should be insightful. Otherwise, what's the use? Now let's start creating our worksheets. I'll just attach a data set, and here I'll be using Global Superstore data set, right? So I have attached and I'm taking orders. Now, the first sheet that I would create is the revenue map as I named it, right? And when I name it revenue map, you can understand I'm going to use probably different geographical, what do you say, values. So what I'll do, I'll take the country of where where the sales happen, and I'll put it in details, so you can see this. And then what do? I'll take the profit and I'll put it in the colors. And here you see different colors. Okay, towards the blue there is high profit, towards orange it's all negative, right? There is no profit over there, right? So this is how your chart would look like. Now it's up to you if you want to add some labels as well, but then adding labels to the countries will make it very fussy, so you don't want to do that. Okay, so while you just hover over it, you will get the country's name as well. Okay, so this is my revenue map that is ready. So profit in that particular country. Next, moving ahead, I want to create a filter here actually, because I'm going to use a country which is going to be the common thing for all of my charts. So I have created a filter. Now what I'll do, I want to use the same filter for all the sheets using this particular data source. That's done. Now what I'll do, I'll select what are the different categories, right? Now this category type of chart, product category chart, is what I'm going to make, what do you say, the filter. Now, what do I mean by that? I'll let you know when we create the dashboard. So here I am going to create a heat map category, uh, categories heat map. Okay, or it's also known as tree map, tree maps, right? That's what we are actually creating. So I'll just take categories and I'll put it in. Where would I put it? Right. I'll just put it in. Okay. So now I also want the profit. Let's see what kind of chart does this Tableau create for us. Is it the one that we want? Profit is done, then I also have the category. It does not make real sense of putting it in this, and this one I want to create this, right? I also want to see its color in different colors. So here you see three different categories of heat map. Or if you want to mention, you can write tree map if you get confused easily. Right? So you have three categories over here. Moving towards my next chart, the next chart that I would create is a pie chart using the years, different years, product line, if I could say that. Now here, I have different years in my data set, right? It's 2014, 2015, I believe. So let's just take order date, 12, 11, 12, 13, and 14, right? Then what I'll do, I'll take the profit, okay? And profit would be this. What else should I add? Maybe I want to just show that I want to create a pie chart over here, and then I'll also take profit and put it here. But I also want to use different colors for the same, right? Uh-oh. Colors wouldn't be for this. Color I'll be using for the different products. So what are the different products I have? Product name would be a very difficult thing to do. I'll just select categories and I'll put it in colors, right? So this makes a lot of sense. This is how it goes now. If this is very small for you, press Control Shift and B. This is how you increase the size of your chart in Tableau. So you have the chart here. Now it's up to you if you want to label it as well. I wouldn't want to label it. That will only further confuse me. So I'll keep this. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, this is where I'll put it. And do I need this one? I really do not need this card, so I'll hide it. Okay, so this one should be enough. This is what this legend, it's showing me blue is furniture, orange is office supplies, and red is technologies. The next chart that I would use is I'll create a line graph where I'll be seeing the categories line graph. Okay, I'm seeing the category wise sales. So I'll take the first product order date. Or should I take the shipment date? No, I think order date should be in. And then I'll take the revenue in rows or the profit, I'm sorry, in categories in color. So you see I have created different line charts. Again, how do I increase the size? Control Shift and B will help me increase the size of my chart. Okay. Again, what I'll do, I'll take the legend and put it here. So this definitely makes sense. Right? We have three different line charts as well. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a dashboard. How many charts do I have? Four. Revenue map, category stream map, product line pie chart, category sales line graph. Click on the dashboard, select the size of the dashboard that you want. Uh-oh. Okay, so I want my dashboard to be big, right? So I'll select the revenue map, categories. You can select the place of these charts that you want. And you can select if you want the legends or you do not. I do not want them, so I'll be removing them from the dashboard. So this looks better. Now what I want to do is I want these charts to look good. So how can you fit them? Either fit the width or entire view so that your entire chart is viewable here. Then you click on this here, click on, okay, so this map is enough for now, right? You can zoom in, zoom out this way. Now this one also I would like to fit to width, entire view, right? So you can see these three have changed its shape. Now this one also fit to entire view. It's already done. So this is how my map would look like, but then my dashboard looks like. I would also want to show dashboard title by clicking on this. So I get an option to create here. I want to create a dashboard. And what would I name it? Sales statistics, profit statistics. Profit statistics. Right now, I told you I'm creating this tree map to make it a filter. So here, when you see this filter sign here, click on it. So now you have made this chart as the filter. What happens now? All of these charts are related to each other. In every chart, I have used category, right? So here, what I'm going to do, click on technology. So when I click on technology, I'm seeing sales of these in these particular years. Okay, and where are these more? Okay, how is the sales going on over here? So every other area here have lightened except for these, right? So how are the sales going on for technology, for office supplies, for furniture, right? So I have made this as a filter. Similarly, but when you see that, okay, I'll just click somewhere. Okay, now I just pressed escape, so the filter is removed. Now what happens if I click over here? Now when I click on this, do you see other charts changing? Other charts do not change because this is not being used as a filter. But this is also not used as a filter, neither is this. But here you see this one changes everything. Okay. Suppose I do not use this as a filter. Okay. And I use this chart as a filter. What happens then? Let's try to see. Okay. So when I'm making this chart, the revenue map as a filter, it makes more sense when we are looking at these pie charts. So here you're able to see the difference in the sizes, how you see it is happening, how is it not. Right? You can see the line charts also changing, right? You can see the tree map fluctuating. So a good idea is to make this revenue map as my filter. But then what am I making as a filter? What dashboard am I creating? All that depends upon the use of my chart or use of my dashboard. Why do I want to create that dashboard? Right? So hope this makes sense to you. Now I'm sure you are able to create this dashboard on your own as well. So go ahead and try something new and do let me know what dashboard did you create. So this was the first dashboard, and like I said, I will name it as profit statistics, right? Alright then. All the very best everyone. Go ahead and create your dashboards. Happy learning.